Want to dominate Icarus like John Wick? Guns are your ticket to survival, and in this guide, we're breaking down everything you need to know. From choosing the right gun to the best ammo types and tips for max damage, I've got you covered. Stick around, and you'll be unstoppable in no time. Hey, it's IG from Infinity Gaming, your survival guide. Let's dive right into the details and get you geared up to win. Chapter 1. Gun Types. Guns in Icarus are endgame weapons, designed to handle anything the planet throws at you. Let's look at all the guns currently available, breaking down what makes each one unique. One-shot pistol, Tier 2. A basic weapon with 150 base damage and a slow reload speed of 2 seconds. It only holds 1 round, but it's a solid option for early game survival, with a rate of fire of 80 shots per minute. Semi-automatic pistol, Tier 3. This upgrade has a 6-round capacity and the same 150 base damage as its predecessor, but slightly slower reload speed. Its faster rate of fire at 100 shots per minute makes it more versatile. Advanced pistol, Tier 4. A true step up with 172.5 base damage, 8 rounds, and bonuses like 15% projectile damage and 15% crit damage. It's perfect for players looking for speed and power, with a rate of fire of 110 shots per minute. Rusty Shotgun, Tier 2. This shotgun deals 30 damage per pellet and has a capacity of 4 shells. While it's a bit clunky with limited accuracy, it fires at 55 rounds per minute. Shotgun, Tier 3. An improved version with 6 shells, 34.5 base damage per pellet, and a 15% projectile damage bonus. With a rate of fire of 70 rounds per minute, it's great for clearing mobs. Trench Shotgun, Tier 4. The ultimate shotgun offering 8 shells, 39 base damage per pellet, and a massive 30% boost to projectile damage. It's also faster, with a 0.65 second reload time and a rate of fire of 80 rounds per minute. Bolt-action rifle, Tier 3. This heavy hitter deals 300 base damage per shot, but has a low rate of fire at 120 rounds per minute. Its single shot capacity requires precision. Hunting rifle, Tier 4. Designed for snipers, this rifle has a 6-round capacity, the same 300 base damage, and a 100% crit damage bonus. It's slower at 60 rounds per minute, but it rewards precision with massive damage output. Light automatic carbine, Tier 4. This is your go-to for rapid-fire action. With a 20-round capacity, 150 base damage, and an insane 450 rounds per minute. It's perfect for players who prefer speed over single-shot power. Each gun has its strengths, so pick the one that matches your playstyle. Are you a stealthy sniper? Go for the hunting rifle? Need to clear hordes? The trench shotgun has you covered. Remember, rate of fire, ROF, and reload speed are just as important as damage, so choose wisely. Chapter 2. Ammo Types. In Icarus, choosing the right ammo can be the difference between victory and defeat. Each gun uses a specific ammo type, and understanding the strengths and weaknesses of each is crucial. First, let's talk about the hit feedback system. Every creature in Icarus has hit zones that affect how much damage you deal. Extra weak critical hit damage, weak partial critical damage, hardened reduced damage, extra hardened greatly reduced damage, no damage. Some creatures, like crocodiles and stone jaws, have armored skin, which makes them tough to damage with regular ammo. That's where specialized ammo comes in. Here's a breakdown of all the ammo types and what they do. Crude ammo, basic and easy to craft, but only deals 100 damage. Pistol rounds, standard ammo for pistols, dealing 150 damage. Buckshot shells, shotgun ammo that deals 30 damage per pellet across 9 pellets, 270 total damage. Rifle rounds, high-powered rounds for rifles, dealing 300 damage. Specialized ammo adds extra effects. Explosive rounds combine projectile and explosive damage. For example, explosive rifle rounds deal 200 projectile plus 300 explosive damage. Incendiary rounds set enemies on fire while dealing high base damage. Great for softening up groups. Armor-piercing rounds ignore armor completely. Perfect for heavily armored creatures. Obsidian rounds deal both fire and projectile damage. Cold steel rounds add frost damage, great for hot environments. Miasmic rounds add poison damage, reduce enemies' physical resistances. Shotguns also have slug rounds, which combine armor piercing with a single powerful projectile, 350 damage. The key is matching your ammo to the situation. For example, use armor-piercing rounds for crocodiles or scorpions. Bring cold steel rounds to desert missions to exploit enemy weaknesses. Ammo management is just as important as gun choice, so stock up on what you need before heading out. In the next chapter, we'll talk about the Bestiary and how knowing your enemy's weaknesses can make you even more deadly. Chapter 3, Bestiary Stats. In Icarus, every creature you hunt contributes to your bestiary. Completing the bestiary for different animals unlocks stat boosts that can enhance your gameplay. Whether it's increased damage, accuracy, or special resistances, filling out the bestiary is a rewarding long-term goal. Here's a list of creatures included in the guide that you should focus on for completing your bestiary. Crocodile, Dribbo, Kia, Arctic Scorpion, Lava Hunter, Arid Striker, Dreadwing, Drifter, Redback, Strider. To access the bestiary, press the J key to open the field guide. Here, you can track your progress for each animal and view the stats they unlock at 40% and 100% completion. The bestiary is an excellent way to gain extra advantages against Icarus's toughest challenges. In the next chapter, we'll dive into attachments and how to make your guns more powerful and versatile. Chapter 4, Attachments. Attachments in Icarus are powerful upgrades that can significantly enhance your guns. Crafted at the alteration bench, these mods add special stats to your weapons, making them more effective for specific tasks. Let's break down the most important attachments and what they do. Advanced Hand Cannon Attachment. Compatible with pistols, increases projectile damage, critical damage, and penetration. Ideal for boosting your pistol's stopping power. Advanced Narrow Barrel Attachment, compatible with shotguns, boosts accuracy and critical damage, making it perfect for using slug ammo to deliver precise, high-damage shots. Advanced Silencer Attachment works on pistols, shotguns, and rifles. Reduces threat perception and increases stealth damage. Excellent for rifles when you want to stay hidden and land powerful stealth shots. Advanced Sniper Scope Attachment. Compatible with rifles. Adds zoom, critical damage, and penetration bonuses. Perfect for long-range combat and maximizing damage on weak points. Barrel Widening Attachment, compatible with shotguns. Increases the spread of shotgun pellets and projectile damage but lowers critical damage. Pair this with explosive ammo for massive area damage. Extended Chamber Attachment, compatible with pistols, adds extra ammo capacity and speeds up reloads, making it a great choice for sustained fire in combat. Each attachment serves a specific purpose, so consider the situations you'll face when deciding which mods to craft. For example, use the Sniper Scope Attachment for precision, and the Barrel Widening Attachment for crowd control. The right attachment can turn an average weapon into an unstoppable one. In the next chapter, we'll talk about talents and how to build your character for maximum firepower. Chapter 5, Talents. In Icarus, your talents play a big role in how effective you are, especially when crafting and using firearms. Guns are late-game items, so it's important to focus on general survivability and resource gathering early on. Save your talent points for firearms until you unlock gun blueprints at Tier 3 or Tier 4, usually around level 30. Here are the recommended talents from your guide to help with a gun-focused playstyle. Iron Miner, Resources Tree, increases iron yield by 20%. Since bullet casings require iron, this saves time farming. Exotic Sprinter, Resources Tree, adds a 10% movement speed boost while carrying exotic items. Carry one exotic piece to gain this bonus. Strong shoulders, hunting tree, increases movement speed by 5% while carrying an animal. Even lightweight animals like rabbits can give you a speed boost. Shoot the breeze, cooking, farming tree. Unlocks the recipe to craft gunpowder from fertilizer, making gunpowder production faster and more efficient. Swift Survivor Exploration Tree grants a 10% movement speed boost, helping you reposition quickly during combat. These talents focus on efficiency, speed, and resource management, key components for reaching and thriving in the late game. Pair these with your firearm crafting skills to create a well-rounded character. In the next chapter, we'll compare critical damage versus stealth damage to help you decide which approach works best for your build. Chapter 6. Critical damage versus stealth damage. When it comes to maximizing your damage in Icarus, you might wonder, should you focus on critical damage or stealth damage? The answer depends on your situation and playstyle, as each has its own advantages. Stealth damage applies only to your first shot while you're hidden. If the creature doesn't die in one hit, the stealth bonus won't apply to follow-up shots. However, if you can land a well-placed stealth shot, it's a great way to start combat with an advantage. Critical damage, on the other hand, works anytime you hit a creature's weak spot. Some creatures have very small or hard-to-reach weak points, like scorpions. Their weak spot is the eyes, hidden by their armored body. Crocodiles. Aim for their neck or belly, which are low to the ground and tricky to target. For easy critical hits, use guns with high accuracy, like rifles paired with scopes. Even if you miss the weak spot, guns deal enough base damage to quickly neutralize most threats. Stealth damage is best for one-shot kills, especially with weapons like javelins, which can hit massive multipliers with food buffs. For example, a composite javelin with the right setup can take down a polar bear or mammoth in a single hit. However, javelins require practice to master due to their drop-off over distance. In fast-paced situations like Horde mode, critical damage shines. It allows you to deal consistent high damage even after breaking stealth, making guns more viable for defending objectives. Ultimately, the choice comes down to your playstyle. Use stealth damage if you prefer sneaky high-damage openings. Focus on critical damage for sustained fights and consistency. In the next chapter, we'll explore food buff combinations that can amplify your damage output even further. Chapter 7. Food buff combinations. In Icarus, food buffs play a crucial role in boosting your stats, including damage, stamina, and reload speed. Combining the right foods can significantly enhance your performance, especially when using guns. Let's break down the best food combinations for maximizing damage and efficiency. For max projectile damage, focus on these foods. Carrot cake, 30% projectile damage. Pickled carrots, 20% or 26% with vegetarian talents. Shepherd's roll, 15% projectile damage. Soybean stir fry, 10% or 13% with vegetarian talents. Potato and carrot fries, 10% or 13% with vegetarian talents. This combination can give you a total of 85% projectile damage without talents, or up to 97% with vegetarian talents. For max reload speed, these are your best options. Carrot cake, 30% reload speed. Chewy coconut, cookie, 30%. Caramel pastry, 25%. Caramel berry tart, 15%. Chalk chip cookie, 15%. This adds up to an impressive 115% reload speed boost, allowing you to stay in the fight longer with minimal downtime. Pro tip: don't hyper-focus on just one stat like max damage at the expense of others. A balanced approach ensures you'll have enough stamina and health to survive tougher challenges. For example, using a mix of projectile damage and reload speed foods will keep your firepower consistent without leaving you vulnerable. Next, we'll wrap things up with tips and tricks to help you make the most of your guns, ammo, and talents in Icarus. Chapter 8, Tips and Tricks. To wrap up this guide, here are some practical tips and tricks to help you get the most out of your guns, ammo, and talents in Icarus. These strategies will make survival and combat a whole lot easier. Reduce gun wear. Use the advanced calibrated grip attachment on your arm armor to reduce item wear by 20%. Combine it with firearm talents that reduce wear by another 20% for a total of 40% durability boost. Make crude ammo anywhere. If you have an obsidian pickaxe, gather iron bars directly in caves using its 30% smelt chance. Burn wood to make charcoal and combine it with sulfur in a mortar and pestle to craft gunpowder. 1 iron bar and 1 gunpowder give you 5 crude ammo. It's perfect for emergencies when you're far from your base. Repair guns without electricity. Carry a repair bench for Tier 3 guns as it doesn't require electricity. For Tier 4 guns, bring a wind turbine to power the repair bench in the field. Carry multiple guns. Equip different guns with specific attachments for varied scenarios. This not only increases your firepower, but also extends the durability of each weapon by spreading out usage. Master stealth shots. Use the advanced silencer attachment on a rifle and combine it with stealth-focused food buffs. This setup can deliver massive stealth damage, perfect for taking down tougher enemies like polar bears. Stack critical damage buffs. Combine crit damage sources like crispy bacon, 10%, bacon buddy, 25%, tracking helmet attachment, 15%, and the advanced sniper scope, 35%, with a hunting rifle for a staggering 500% crit damage. Add stealth multipliers for devastating results. Quickly grind Bestiary points. Scan a creature plus 6 points, kill it plus 3 points, skin it with a taxidermy knife plus 4 points, and craft a trophy head plus 4 points. This totals 17 points per creature. Try the Vapor Condenser Horde mode for lots of animals to grind efficiently. Cancel reload animation. While reloading, right-click to zoom and cancel the animation. This trick is useful when an enemy is charging at you, allowing you to quickly reposition or attack. Incendiary rounds. Incendiary rounds have a 100% chance to set enemies on fire. While periodically taking fire damage, you can easily locate enemies even if you lose vision, like scorpions and needlers. These creatures dive underground to quickly reposition, but the fire damage will be visible, so it's easier to track them. Add electroshock to your guns. The Ion Backpack will electrocharge all attacks melee and ranged. Electroshock will prove useful in some situations where creatures have a higher movement speed than you. Electroshock will reduce an enemy's movement speed by 90%. With these tips in your arsenal, you'll be ready to dominate any challenge Icarus throws your way. From maximizing your damage output to mastering quick repairs, you're now equipped to survive and thrive. Thanks for watching. If this guide helped you, drop a like and subscribe to Infinity Gaming for more survival tips and tricks. Let me know your favorite gun or strategy in the comments below. Stay safe out there, survivors, and I'll catch you in the next one.